She broke the barrier coming from a conservative Tamil family to make a big mark for herself. On that note, hello world, hello viewers. Welcome to my chat show, Smile with Seema. Yes, we all know I'm talking about the yesteryear Indian actress, model, singer, and winners of beauty pageant too. She's best known for her Hindi cinema throughout 1980s and 1990s. She has appeared in over 100 films. So let's all welcome Miss Kalpana Iyer to my chat show, Smile with Seema.
Hi, Seema.
Hello, ma'am. A very good afternoon and very good evening from Singapore. Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon from Dubai and good evening from Singapore and from wherever everyone's watching. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, you have been away from films for so many years. And currently, I know you're in Dubai. So, what have you been up to for all these years?
You know, actually, I came here to work for a friend in a restaurant. And I've been here now 20 years. And because basically I was always, actually before I came into the movies, I used to be a hostess in a restaurant in Mumbai. I was a very, very young girl. And then of course movies happened and whatever. Now for the past 20 years, I used to be here. I was running a restaurant along with a friend of mine. The restaurant belonged to him, but I was co-hosting the place. And it was a beautiful, beautiful place. It was very much related to movies in the sense that we used to have shows that were film related, film oriented, and we had singers who like somebody sounded like Lata ji, somebody sounded like Kishore Kumar. It was a very film based show and it was a very successful restaurant. As a matter of fact, one of the most recognized restaurants of Dubai it used to be. Then the person who was my friend moved on. He went on to do other things. So I didn't want to continue working in a place where he wasn't present, because I came because it was his place. And I was so attached to him. He's still very much part of my life because his family is my family, his wife and children, my family. But he moved on to other things. So I quit working there and then I started working for another place. But then now for the past 2 years, because of the pandemic, there's no catering happening on the level on which I used to do. So my particular job criteria was best suited for that. Handling the public, kya bolte hain, talking to people, telling them about the foods and stuff like that. So that is not happening. And abhi to sab kuch is waqt wo nahi ho raha hai. No, you can't cater anywhere. And more than 10-15 people, nobody can even have around. Slowly things are opening, but it's going to take a very long time to go to that scale. Yes. So now for the past 2 years, I haven't been working. Okay. And the family seems to be okay with it. My sister, whom I stay with, she's fine with it. And her son, who's my son, he's okay with it. So everyone tells me that you've been working now for 50 years. I started working as a young child. So It's okay now. Don't worry. Yeah, but I'm not worried about anything. I'm just so used to working. So I miss working. That is the only problem. Right. But then I'm getting used to the idea slowly and I'm fine.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's fun. So very fantastic. So although it's been quite some time ago, can you please share with your initial foray into Bollywood with our viewers?
It's a very, very long, tall story, and I'm going to try and make it as interesting as possible, because बहुत ज़्यादा लंबी कहानी भी लोग bore हो जाते हैं. I used to dance for fun as a child, and because of that, I started doing a lot of stage shows and things like that. And during the events that happen, as it happens in life, I started getting a lot of work as a child. Then, because the money was also important to me, I did it, and I was a good student, so it didn't affect my studies. So it was encouraged and supported by the family. And then because of that, I started dancing with Mr. Mukesh Chand Mathur, Mukesh ji the singer. Unke stage shows mein main kaam karti thi. I used to do a lot of shows with him. He introduced me to the other legends of our time, and I did shows with everybody all over. And wo karte karte, then someone just for the heck of it suggested that I should participate in a beauty contest. So I won a beauty contest, then 2, then 3, then 4. It was like one routine, you know, that koi kahin bhi beauty contest ho raha hai to Kalpana will participate. And winner to hona hi hai, nahi hua to first runner to pakka. So it was like, you know, I was very amused. Because I never considered myself some earth-shatteringly beautiful person or beautiful looking girl or anything like that. There are much more prettier women. But I was confident. I used to be very confident, and I used to be very बोलते ना एक होता है कि जो इंसान अपने आप को ऐसे, I was like that कि मैं करूंगी, मैं जीतूंगी. So all that helped, and I won a lot of beauty contests. And during the course of these beauty contests, I participated in a contest in 75 when I was still a teenager, in the Miss Navy Queen contest. And there, the editor of Femina at that point of time, Mrs. Vimla Patil, she met me, and she was very encouraging, very supportive. And actually, a big, huge thank you goes to her in my life for what I am today, because had she not believed in me, because she called me to her office the next day, and I did go. And in that contest, mind you, I was not the winner, I was the first runner-up. I went to her office in the Times of India building, and she offered me my first fashion show. And that started the ball rolling. One led to the other, and then the Miss India thing happened. Then I went to the Miss Teenage Intercontinental in 1976, and I went to the Miss World in 1978. The Miss Teenage Intercontinental was in Aruba. The Miss World was held in London. In both the contests, I did very well. I was in the finalist. And then I came to Mumbai, and I signed my first film, Manokamna. The year was 1979. And on the sets of Manokamna, I met Devanand Saab, and he offered me the role of a dancer in Lutmar. And I didn't think I wanted to say no, because everybody wanted me to say no. I said, not at all. I'm not going to say no to him. So everyone was very surprised. You're doing a heroine's role in Manokamna. How come you are a dancer here? And I was fine with it. And I said yes. And that started a chain of films. I signed on that set. I signed Bombay Ka Maharaja, Sajan Ki Saheli, Kudrat, Pyara Dushman, and Sajan Ki, yeah. All these films I signed on that set. So, and those films released before Manokamna, and I became a dancer, and my journey began like that, and it continued for a very, very, very long time. And that's it. Wow. And it went on and on. So I've told you my entire story in a nutshell.
Wow, wow, it's so fantastic. So, ma'am, what kind of challenges you overcame? Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic. Okay, ma'am. In the film industry.
Challenges I had, mercifully, I really didn't have challenges as such. Because see, इंसान जो प्लान करके आता है उसके challenges होते हैं ना, कि मुझे ये हासिल करना है, कि मुझे वो हासिल करना है. मेरा मकसद तो ये था कि मुझे अच्छा काम मिले, and मुझे काम मिलता रहा, and I never said no to any dance, and there was a certain fun environment, and disco was very fashionable, and I was young and full of enthusiasm. So not really, it wasn't a very difficult period, and I was very blessed. I worked with some of the nicest people, whether it was dance directors or whether it was co-stars or whether it was anybody. Everybody was wonderful to me, And वो कहते हैं ना, it is up to you. Ultimately, it is up to you how you handle your
Exactly.
work. Yeah. So everything was fine. I had no challenges as such. I wanted to do more, much more. But then no problem. I never planned this much also, no? And my God was giving it to me without my planning it. And obviously somebody up there was working out my life for me. So what is there to complain? Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing at all. Yes.
Yeah. Lovely. Yes, absolutely. Very nice. Excellent. Very good. So, ma'am, given the present scenario, are you planning a comeback to films, television?
You know something, Seema?
Yes.
I have done some of the most remarkable television work also.
Right.
I was one of the first actresses to do a television serial when it was considered not right for a film actress to do television. I did Kashish. It was one of the first serials to release on Doordarshan CPC. It was directed by Madam Meena Vaishnavi. I had Suresh Berry, who played my son in it, and the wonderful, gorgeous Malvika Tiwari was in it. And we were, in our time, we were three अपने अपने जगह पे बहुत बड़े stars थे हम. But we did I think Kashish was a beautiful serial, simple serial, no complications. And there was no notanki. And during the making of Kashish itself, I knew it in my heart that this is a very good way to go. A lot of people said no to even that. Ki, kyun kar rahi ho tum television? And I was like, why not? So I did Junoon, I did Yog, I did Chandrakanta, I did Tillagi, I did Dard, I did Banegi Apni Baat with the wonderfully talented, God bless his soul, Mr. Irfan Khan. Diya Singh and Tony Singh made such a beautiful serial. So what I'm trying to say is, वो भी सब कुछ कर लिया है मैंने, ऐसा नहीं है. But अभी जहाँ तक comeback की बात हो रही है, तो let me make this very clear. First and foremost, so I never said I don't want to work. Second, I never said I don't want to work in movies or for that matter, television. My door is open. My phone number, most of the people who care for me know. And they know that I'm a workaholic and they know how sincere I am. And if you know me well, you know all you have to do is pick up that phone and call me. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा? मैं आपको ये बोलूँगी कि शायद ये रोल मुझे सूट नहीं करता है. क्या होगा? And I'm 100% sure that the industry has some wonderful people who are doing very good job, whether it is the OTT platform or whatever. If there is anything good for me, Seema, I will go back. It is the industry that has given me everything. So there is really no earthly reason to say no. See, अगर मुझे age appropriate नहीं लगा, तो that's another story. There are a lot of things my age will not let me do. It will not be aesthetically pleasing. It will not look good. I'm 65 years old. I'm not a baby. So it has to be age appropriate and it has to be,
exactly.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes. And it has to be good. It can't be it can be a small role, but it has to be a good role. It's never about the length. It is about what and how much I can convey in a certain span of time. And I would definitely want it to be understood that it's never been about the length of the role. It's just been the content.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely. Wow, that's fantastic, ma'am. So again, I would like to ask you, can you share your experience when you won the Miss World pageant and how was the full experience, the full journey?
उसमें मेरे पास बात करने को ज्यादा नहीं है. As in, it was a wonderful experience. I was elated and see, आजकल की comparison हम नहीं कर सकते. आजकल when a girl wins a contest, everything is provided. You get everything. You just take yourself there. हमारे time पे all the enthusiasm was in putting together the wardrobe, collecting things. इस आंटी से ये ले लो, इस आंटी से वो ले लो, इस अंकल से वो मांगो वो. Everything was you collected. I mean, I didn't have all those things, but I don't mind all that. It is part of life. It's a journey.
Exactly.
And it's a journey. I enjoyed it. And even if it was मांग के पहना तो क्या हुआ? मांग के पहन के थोड़ा सा कमाल ही तो किया ना हमने. So it's perfectly okay. Yes. But today, these things have reached completely another level. I bless them and I think it's fantastic. Tarakki honi chahiye. But they do have it a lot better. And it is, I'm sure it must be very, very tough, because the bar is also raised high. The demands are much, much more, and it is a struggle. Even there's so much competition. So हम अपने time की अगर बात करेंगे तो there are pluses and minuses. And when I talk about today's time, I have to respect what they are going through. In terms of struggles, their struggles are on a different level. Their struggles ये नहीं है उनकी कि मैं साड़ी कहाँ से लूँ और गाउन कहाँ से लूँ. उनकी struggles है is to keep up with the competition, and that is so severe. And ours was a simpler time. It was a much more easier time. And I do applaud all the girls who are doing, and they're doing incredibly well. God bless them. God bless them.
Yes.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
Yeah. Wow, thank you, ma'am. That's wonderful. But I'm sure even that time also that was the best. You know, we can say that was simple, but that was the best. That was at that level, high level. Even participating and winning in itself has its own charm. And of course, that also has to be some hard work. So that was the time that was required. Now it's different because it evolved over years. So I think every era has its own charm, own hardship, and own requirements.
Yes, absolutely. You can't make comparisons. There are no comparisons.
Exactly.
And each era goes through its own. Yes. There are highs, there are lows, there are competition, there is struggles.
Absolutely.
And it's part of life. And if you don't struggle, you will not appreciate your success.
Rose, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. So that was your best platform then. That was a lovely experience. That was a fantastic journey. Like this all once in lifetime, you know, ma'am. It's all once in lifetime, you know.
Absolutely. किसी ने सोचा ही नहीं होगा, मैंने तो सोचा ही नहीं कि फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट मैं ब्यूटी कॉन्टेस्ट में पार्टिसिपेट करूंगी और अल्टीमेटली मैं मिस वर्ल्ड में भी जाऊंगी. ये तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं था. So this was all thanks to God and thanks to people who believed in me. So that's it. That's it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you like whenever you have done great, you've always rocked. That's all. I always believe in that. So you have rocked then. Now you're rocking another way. You rock then. You have rocked in that perspective. Now you're rocking in a different perspective.
Thank you. God has been kind. God has been very kind. I'm very blessed, Seema. Very blessed.
Yes.
I've had genuinely
lovely,
good. God's
lovely.
been kind.
And I'm very, very good. And I hope you keep getting blessed.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, ma'am, the last question for you. I will not hold on to you for too long. What message would you like to share with our viewers, especially who wants to build a career in film or modeling? If you have anything like, you know, through your experience.
My advice to everybody is going to be, you need to have a basic solid foundation of what is calling education first. Do not leave your education midway. You must have a decent degree, because towards the end of the day, if at any point you feel things are not working out in the film industry or television industry, you have a certificate that will get you a job, that will make sure that you can turn around and do other things. So that is a very important lesson, कि अपनी पढ़ाई बीच में कोई भी नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, किसी को नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, because एक basic education जरूरी है. A BA, an MA, or ज़्यादा, no problem. Continue your studies and keep trying. That is very important, because it's very important that people understand that education has its own place. And today's Teachers' Day, Seema, happy Teachers' Day.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, very
and
important.
Everybody who's listening, happy Teachers' Day. Guru के बगैर कुछ नहीं है, पढ़ाई के बगैर कुछ नहीं है. So सबको ये जरूरी समझना है कि पढ़ाई पूरी करो, उसके बाद. And please remember that any profession, including industry, you have to try sincerely. अगर आपने सिंसियरली ट्राई किया तो कहीं ना कहीं से कोई ना कोई तो देखेगा कि आप में हुनर है या हुनर नहीं है. But also remember, it is not always easy. No, nothing, no profession is easy. No struggle is simple. Everything has its own place. I was lucky. I didn't know people. I had no training. I had no idea, nothing. But I'm talking of a simpler time. I'm talking of an easier time. Today, things have become a little more complicated and a little more tough. But also there are systems in place. Auditions happen. People get called. So get recruited, and make sure that somebody who's of, मतलब जिसके एक अच्छी एजेंसी, अच्छा कोई टैलेंट स्काउटिंग एजेंसी, यहाँ पे जाओ बराबर. एंड डोंट लूज होप. हमारी इंडस्ट्री का एक थोड़ा ये प्रॉब्लम है, थोड़ा वक्त लगता है, मगर अगर आप में है तो आपको काम मिलेगा. बट हर कोई चीज छोड़ के आप पीछे ही पड़ जाओगे कि मुझे काम नहीं मिला, मुझे काम नहीं मिला, मुझे काम नहीं मिला, तो ऐसे तो नहीं चलेगा ना. यू नीड टू गिव पीपल ऑल्सो टाइम, so that if someone wants to give you a good break, that person needs time. And be patient, and don't rush things, and don't lose heart. It is not the end of the world. You can do theater, you can do films, you can do television. There is so much to do. That is why I say education ek basic rakho aap, so at least you have something to fall back on. So don't give up on it, but at the same time, don't lose hope. आज नहीं तो कल सब ठीक हो जाएगा. But don't put all your eggs in one basket. It isn't worth it. Nothing is worth it. And don't lose heart. Don't break your heart. Don't be upset. Be positive. And if you're positive, something good will come. It will come. And treat it like any other profession. Don't turn around and put it on some pedestal there and think, oh, no, please, please. Yeah.
Wow. So well said. And I mean, it's so well said, and it's so important and so aspiring. Your words are definitely such a pleasure to have you on board, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving your quality time. And it was definitely able to have you on board, and so much to learn from you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And all the very best for your future endeavors. And I'm sure God will keep blessing you and with good health and happiness. And thank you once again.
Thank you for having me, Seema. And my best wishes to you and all the work that you're doing, and to all the listeners. Thank you. Thank you. And please keep praying. All I want is to be not a burden, and I want to be healthy, and whatever is left, whatever God decides.
Yes.
I'd like to be ki haste haste. That's it.
Yes.
God bless. God bless.
Definitely. My prayers are for you, ma'am. Totally.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye,
Seema. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care, ma'am. Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. So viewers, bye, ma'am. Take care, ma'am. Bye. So viewers, you have seen what a wonderful personality we had today on our show, and there's so much to learn from her. And age was just a number. Look at, I mean, her experience she shared with us, and still she's still so enthusiastic. She's waiting to get back to films and serials, and I'm wishing her all the very best from the core of my heart. So viewers, I hope you have enjoyed my show, and very soon I'll be getting another great personality for you out there. So please like, share, and comment on my page, and hoping to meet you all very, very soon. Stay positive, stay strong, stay active. Get yourself vaccinated. So cheers for now. Take care. Bye. See you very soon. And don't forget to smile with Seema. Cheers for now. Bye. Take care.